What is up, you lovely lot? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a load more of these coins from that massive and amazing collection that I bought. These are all world coins. I've picked out 20 of the most interesting and best ones that we've got from that collection. And yeah, let's do it. We're going to kick it off with this 10 francs from France, 1933. Lovely coin, 68% silver and worth about £8 to £10. Quite nice condition, a few bits of wear on the obverse here, but a lovely coin nonetheless. Love a bit of French silver. Then we've got, sticking with the French theme, but it's Colonial France, 1896, 50 cent, and this is from Reunion Island. Very, very rare. Hard to get hold of these kind of coins. 1 million minted, which sounds like a lot, but these still go for about 30 or 40 quid. You can see there Mercury with his winged helmet, Roman messenger of the gods. There we go, lovely, lovely coin, about 30 to 40 quid for that. Not even silver either. Next up, sticking with slightly more obscure places, we have 10 cents from Newfoundland, 1941. And on this side we have George VI. Crown portrait there. Lovely toning on this, interesting colouring I think. 484,000 minted of these and worth about £5. Next up, we're going down under and we have an Australian Florin from 1947. A little bit worn this one, but still a nice addition to our Australian collection. We've got quite a bit now, so nice to add something though. And 39.3 million minted of these, so quite numerous, worth about 3 quid. Next up, we've got a few from the United States. First one is this Liberty nickel, 1890, 16 million minted, and again worth about £2. But we only have one of these before now, so now we've got 2 different dates of this. Very nice. This is one we've picked up a few times now, so this will be moving on, but nice to find a big chunk of 40% silver in there. 1967 US $half. And then a 1964 silver dime. These are 90% silver, but only worth about £1.50, something like that. And the $half about £2.50 and melt value, so about 3 quid maybe if you're lucky. And then finishing off the American stuff, we have a war nickel. These were made part silver, just 35% silver. And again, about £1.50 to £2. This is a P mint mark of Philadelphia. You can just see it above Monticello there. Lovely stuff. Right, on to a few German coins. And first up, we have one from the Kingdom of Prussia, 1780, 3 groschen. And on this side, we have Frederick II, I believe. There's some marks on there. It's not in the greatest condition, which is a bit of a shame. But they don't seem to come up too often at all, so I think about £10 to £15 for this one. Very nice. It's very, very thin. Extremely thin. But yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then a 20 Fennec from 1874. It's in pretty nice condition with some nice colouring on it, nice toning. And again, these don't come up too often. Couldn't see any sold recently with this mint mark because it's going to be tough to see here, but you could just about make out the C's underneath the claws of the eagle there. C mint mark, 1874, very, very scarce it seems. 1.3 million minted, but it is nearly 150 years old, so there's some for sale around 20 to £50. So I'm not quite sure on the value on that one, but a lovely coin to add to our collection. And then we have a coin from Germany during the First World War, 1915, a half mark. And again, the eagle on this side. And this one was an A mint mark, about £3 for this one. These are a bit more common. And then sticking with the German theme slightly, we have a coin from Belgium during German occupation during the First World War, 1916, 5 cent. They minted these in 1915 and 16, I believe, and about £2 for this one. But an interesting piece of history, of course, during war times, occupation coinage. Next one really caught my eye, big coin, $1, food for all, so an FAO coin, Food and Agriculture Organization. And it's a Trinidad and Tobago $1 from 1969. Just 250,000 minted of these. It's not silver, but still changes hands for around £6 or £7. So a nice coin to go into the collection. Nice and big. Next up, we've got a really odd one here, and really struggling to place a value on this. And you can see at the top it says the Island of Sultan. And I believe this is one kepping from the British East Indies. Now there's two different types of this, and this one seems like the more scarce one with this on the other side. There's a slightly different one, or a very different one in fact. This side's completely different on it. That one seems to be quite common. This one, I cannot find one that has sold, so I'm not quite sure what the value is on it. And interestingly, this was also country number 162 on our collection, counted as a new country for us, so very pleased with that. Extend that lead over Christopher Collects a little bit, just a smidge. Next up we have, if I had to put a value on that, I'd say probably £10 plus, but it could be worth a lot more. Do let me know if you can find out any info for me, or if you know. Again, here we have a lovely bit of toning on this, 1957, 1/4 Gildan from the Netherlands Antilles, so the Dutch Antilles. Lovely coin, great condition, 200,000 minted, 64% silver, and about £5 to £10. Cool stuff. And then to the Dutch mainland, the Netherlands, 10 cent, 1916, a little bit worn this one, but still a nice little addition to the collection. Wilhelmina there, again 64% silver, but 5 million minted of these, not in the best shape, so maybe worth £1 or so, but a nice little bit of silver going into the collection. A few more coins. One of them is this 1970 1 cent from Rhodesia. Nice bit of luster still on the coin. It's from 1970, 1 cent. And you don't see these coming up in that nice of a condition too often, but still only worth about £1 or £2, I think. Maybe a little bit more. Right, last bit of silver. That's the dog scratching. And we have an Austrian 110 shilling even from 1957. 15.6 million minted, worth about £2.50, maybe £3. And that's just the silver content really, around £2.50. But a nice bit of silver going into the collection again. Right, two more, and they're not really coins. Well, they're not coins at all. And this one was quite interesting to me. Priority Collectors Register, Popjoy Mint Limited, 1977. And on the other side it says Royal Silver Jubilee, Queen Elizabeth II. So this obviously went out with other orders if you were on that collector's register, I guess, around that time. Pretty cool. Interesting bit of numismatic history. We could do with more things like that. And then to finish us off, I have this really interesting thing. And again, it's not a coin. It, in fact, I think, very thin, is German play money. And on one side we have a bull, and on the other side we have a kangaroo or a wallaby, is it? One of those. Now I could find a few different types of this German play money. It's called Spielmark. But I couldn't find this exact one. I could find one with a bull and then a swan on the other side, and a few other different variations. But if you can find this coin or this bit of play money anywhere, find out some info for me. Again, do let me know, because they're ranging from anywhere to 2 up to 30 quid for the various designs. So could be something interesting. Right, that's our lot. And we've got one more episode of these world coins. If you want to see it, let me know. And that'll be the end of that big collection that we bought. In fact, that's a lie, because there's a big book of notes as well, but that'll be the last of the coins for sure. Drop us a thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed, come and see us again for some more coiny goodness. Take care, all the best. Let me know your favourite.